Hey guys, I know I've been quiet lately, because, y'all know, my entire channel was demonetized and very much shadow banned, videos removed, and I don't feel that, anything that I would say would be of much help. I mean, nothing that I would be able to, my channel would be removed. They will remove my channel. I mean, I'm already on the chopping block. So it is, I don't know, it's hard. It's hard to watch what's going on. But, I honestly, at this point, I wish people could see. I wish people could see the truth. Most of you know that I'm a veteran. But no matter what, I'm a Christian first. And what I'm seeing right now is so many vulnerable Christians and true patriots that love this country falling for the nonsense, for the circus. But this isn't just some normal psyop, and that's why I tried so hard to wake people up, to see, so you would not be caught up into this. And for those of you who have been following me for a few years, you know that whenever I exposed Q and every aspect of QAnon, leaving no doubt, zero doubt. We showed IP addresses, we showed everything. But then there was the corona situation, which had a lot of people staying home, which then a lot of people that normally wouldn't have ever even been part of looking into Q nonsense. Look, if you're a Q follower, please listen to me. Don't get angry. Don't think I'm judging you. It's a very well-run psychological operation, unfortunately. But it's I never thought the people that would be following Q, the people, it's your normal everyday people and they've gotten caught up in this and they believe it. They don't realize all of the things that are Q. Again, I try to warn about this because I care. I think my main problem is I care too much. And I'm willing to risk my channel over and over to try to pull people back and to show them the truth. And I'm going to try and show some people that maybe have never saw my videos exposing all of this, and that don't truly know what's going on, because they jumped into it late, and so they just believe that, yeah, it's all true, all of this stuff. Of course. And they don't realize that there's huge ramifications for following this. Beyond physical ramifications, there is a spiritual warfare. This is a spiritual movement. This is a new age. Put aside the CIA being connected to it and NSA and all of these people. This is from the top being run as a great awakening from these new age yoga instructors, and not just yoga, but like these open your third eye, all of these people. I just watched some goofy now there's, and see, that's another thing. These people just go from nobody even knowing who they are, yet we were watching them, we saw their moves, and now all of a sudden, oh, they're heroes in this patriot movement. They're the patriots. They're the patriots. These rich people from California, New York, or anywhere that are getting paid behind the scenes to tell you that they're not, they're just sacrificing everything to bring you the truth, when they've got studios that are probably more than my house. But yet some of them don't play that. They try to pretend they're just an everyday person just like you, when they're from political families. They're literally millionaires. They're literally been connected in all of these things this entire time. Hollywood. But now that they want to pretend that they're some type of veteran or actual patriot. No, that everything they're doing is for their spiritual and for their dollar. And they will tell you all of these crazy things like, oh, nope, that's not what's going. They won't even bring that up. But they'll tell you right in plain sight. I'm watching this Allison Kennedy girl with Austin Steinbart. We knew about Austin Steinbart months back, and we knew what he was going to be played next. He was the next card to be played, because we were able to get into. For those who don't know, I had a top secret security clearance, and I still have friends in certain areas. We were able to get all of this information. We were able to get their exact plan on what they were planning, and how they did not care about anybody. It was all about their great awakening. And Wilcock and what's his name? Wilcock and Jordan Sather and all of these new age spell working, casting sorcerers. That's what they are. They don't care about anybody. They're selfish, narcissistic, prideful brats. That's what they are. The vast majority of them were Democrats, even still to this day. Patriot soapbox garbage. Adam 4112 Anon. I'm not going to sit here, whatever, what was his name? Adele. His name's Adele. Look him up. You're going to see him doing a video for a college that he was working for information systems technician to create these algorithms. And they were able to distract people enough. And now they're getting true, real people that thought they were just doing something good. Now they're getting kicked off of, they can't work, they can't fly anywhere, they can't do anything because they thought all of this was real. And not only that, this is, and I hate to even sound hyperbolic, but it's not. This is leading to the mark of the beast. And whenever I say the mark of the beast is spiritual. And most people don't realize that. They're like, oh, no, I don't have a microchip in my head or in my hand. But what are you doing? You're spending 23 hours of your day seeing what Trump's doing, or what Q's doing, or what this and that is doing. Oh, every now and then Q's going to drop a Bible verse. Well, no joke. Of course he would. Because Christians are following him. Of course. They saw the Christians were shelling out money. And they don't care because they're not Christian. And they said, well, these people are willing to give me their money. I'm going to keep doing it. They don't care about you. Please snap out of it. These people are dangerous, and not just to your livelihood, but to you spiritually. All of this Pizzagate and this gate and that gate and fence and gate and whatever. It's all lies. All of this stuff happens. Absolutely. We know that there's Hollywood pedo rings. We know that. We know Jeffrey Epstein was absolutely a procurer of that. And Playboy and all of these other people. But the gates and anything that gate, this gate, that is all psychological operations. To make you look stupid. To make you get canceled from your life. And to not only get canceled from your life, just complete. I know I've seen people getting divorced over this stupid Q. I mean, how ridiculous is that? I've received death threats from these people. That's how crazy they are. When I exposed all of it, I received multiple death threats from these people. Let's look at this. We're going to look at a bunch of things here. Now, what is this? 8chan? This 8chan logo here? 8kun, whatever. It's weird. It's weird how this is the same logo that the World Economic Forum is using in their goals. They're not the only ones using it. All of these companies just all of a sudden started using this partial infinity sign with like the arrow or whatever. They all started using this. And the people on the Q boards do you think they're not part of this? Even Thousand Oaks, the Black Lives Matter group, they have the same logo. The Gospel of Q. Earliest gospel. You realize this was way before QAnon, right? They called these Q because they didn't know the names of the actual authors. So they just called them author Q, the Q, whatever. This is all they're about above and below, light, dark, this and that. So yeah, they'll pretend. I mean, they'll say, yeah, I'm Christian, when they really just mean that they believe Jesus was just this higher master of a prophet. But if you want to start from the beginning of where Q came from, I showed this a few years. All of this. I mean, I showed it years ago. It was all from InQtel, a CIA, Q Control. All of this stuff is from back in the early 2000s. And it's exactly what went down. And now Palantir, Palantir is now the official name of essentially what InQtel was. And now all of a sudden, they are rising the stocks like no stock they've ever seen before. It's weird. They've just taken control of all kind of things. Nothing that Q has said has come to pass. He's been saying that people are going to get locked up for 3 years now. It hasn't happened, yet people still follow it. If Q was a prophet of the Bible, he would have been stoned years ago. So why are people still following this? If your own family member would blatantly, in your face, lie to you, you would likely cut them off for a while. So why is this any different? I don't get it. I don't get how people are so obsessed with believing this. It's because it's a spiritual hold that people need probably deliverance from because it's so outlandish now. We thought it was bad when it first started. Oh, look, let's check out some of these Q pusher people. The ones that were the main Q people before getting kicked off of some of their platforms, not all of them. Like in the Matrix or whatever. What is it? Yeah, in the Matrix. Complete satanic Luciferian. And I'm not. Look, you know about the red shoes. That's who these people are. It's just beyond. It saddens me. Look, oh, praying medic. It should be Prey, praying, because he is a predator, preying on people. I mean, he's supposedly a pastor. He is sick. The things that he has done is sick, and I'm not even going to talk about them on here. But you can look up Bride Ministries, and you're going to see from the women that he was assaulted, even his own wife. And yet they keep explaining this stuff away. These people are nuts. I mean, how do you get... Oh, all of a sudden these people just come out of nowhere, and then they're connected with Sean Hannity and Sebastian Gorka and all of this. Jack Posobiec. What a piece of crap. He is a piece of crap. He lost his security clearance because of being a piece of crap, and so he decided, well, let me just go do psychological operations online. Yep, he's connected to Sean Hannity. Sebastian Gorka is too, but he's supposed to be the antithesis. Like the level-headed guy. All the fools with Roger Stone. I mean, I could go through, I mean, this is just some of what I have that it honestly, I don't even know if it's worth going through. But it exposes all of these people, and I've done it multiple times. Yet people refuse to see it. And I don't understand why. But you cannot consider yourself a Christian if you hold this up above Jesus Christ and doing charity and loving people and doing other things. You're not loving people by following this sociopathic, crazy thing. By sharing their post, and then you get your family and friends hooked into this. You're part of the problem. I'm telling you for further. I'm not saying if you did not know this before. I'm saying it going further. That's what you need to realize. You're part of it. When people are getting divorces and not taking care of their children and doing all these crazy things, shooting some mob boss kid, taking a, what is that money truck, whatever, and parking it on the Hoover Dam, talking about release the memo. I mean, all of this stuff is in here. It's so upsetting. And anyone that asked questions when Q would be wrong would get this type of reaction, and they'd be kicked. Oh, this is when Patriot, what's his name? Pamphlet Anon logged in live on his live stream as Q. He logged in live as Q. If you don't know who Pamphlet Anon is, he's been that was Dustin Nemos that was running heroin, but he's done some stuff too. All of these people, the lower level ones in the scene or whatever, they all have criminal records. All of them. Running drugs, doing this, doing that, just crazy crap. But they're the ones that people are supposed to believe in and lose their livelihood over this garbage. That it's blatant lies, all of it. It's lies. I mean, Pamphlet, just ridiculous. Somebody had to buy this gun for him because he can't even buy the gun himself because of his federal... He's not even supposed to have it because of his federal offense. And this was one of the first things that we exposed, and this is what we showed, because it's a classic psychological operation. It's classic. Pre-radicalization, those are the normies. Targeting of vulnerable social groups with perceived victim status for a political end. Oh, then you're red-pilled. Exposure, repetition, and conversion. Algorithmic reinforcement of emotional viral payloads through network propaganda. Then the I am Q, where we go one, we go all. That's your identification and your indoctrination, group bonding. Shifting norms and to where you're following perceived peers, your perceived peers. These people aren't your friends. Moralization, justifying violence. And then violent extremist acts. And if you don't think that people are willing to do this, and they have done it, they have killed people. All this, you are the patriots. The hard part is coming to an end. The next phase will bring justice. Really? You know when this was? April 20th of 2018. Statements today need to be made. Operators have died. They approach the field of the battle. They believe that they are heroes in their own mind. They lay down their lives for you. See, they're pretending that military is working with them, which they're not. They're not. And we've exposed every aspect of that. I don't build a Q map. Like, this was all back in like 2018. And yet still nothing has happened. Oh, all these people are going to get arrested. Really? How come nobody was ever arrested? This entire thing is a psychological operation and a spiritual. I mean, this is just ridiculous. And by participating in all this, you're helping their cause, their supposed great awakening cause. Because they think if everybody will get on the same wavelength. Oh, I have to find that. They posted exactly what it is. Let's see. Oh, okay, yeah, let me see. What is the significance of 11 plus 11 that woke so many of us up? Was it our subconscious literally trying to get the attention of our conscious mind? Answer, magic. Question, magic. Distracted by MJ12. Answer, exploited. Anon comment. Revelation 11:11, 11:12, and 11:12. The Q movement is alive. It is a life form at this point. It is an alien. Alien is a frame of mind and a lens for understanding of intuition. You just played God. What? Meme magic is magical. What is magic? Where is this? Q is, let me see. These people are just crazy. Whatever. I don't know. I'm sure none of it's... I'll leave a link to all of these and other stuff and my videos that I go into detail exposing these people. for those who want to look at it. Alright, y'all. If you would like to help support my channel, that would be absolutely amazing. Or not. It's fine. I hope y'all have a blessed day. Like, share, and subscribe.